Hi, so welcome to today's lesson. And in today's lesson, we're going to be looking at this example as well as other examples to actually look at the general form of sequence and how to derive first, second, and third, and as many terms as we can. So you have this question: the nth term of a sequence that's Tn is actually equal to 4 raised to the power of 2n minus 1 then minus 3. Alright, so then we are asked to write down the first three terms of the sequence. So that means we have to do T1, then we have to do T2, then we also have to do T3. Alright, so let's start with T1. So T1, so that means anywhere you see N, you have to put 1 there. That's what that means. 4 into 2, then 1, then minus 1, then minus 3. And basically what I have is 4 raised to the power of 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1, then minus 3. And then I have 4 raised to the power of 1 minus 3. And 4 raised to the power of 1 is 4. 4 minus 3 is 1. Okay, then I have T2, my second term. I have 4 to the power of 2 into 2, then minus 1, then minus 3, and that's equals to 4. And so 2 into 2, that's 4, then 4 minus 1, then minus 3. Then I have 4 raised to the power of 4 raised to the power of 4 minus 1 is 3. 4 raised to the power of 3. 4 raised to the power of 3, then minus 3. Then what's 4 raised to the power of 3? 4 raised to the power of 3 is actually 64. So 64 minus 3, and 64 minus 3 would give us 61. Okay, so our second term is actually 61. Then we have the third term. So you have 4 into 2 all raised to the power of 3 minus 1, then minus 3. Right, so I have 4 into 2 times 3 is actually 6. So 4 is plus 6 minus 1, then minus 3. And then 6, that's 4 is to the power of 4. 6 minus 1 is 5. 4 is to the power of 5, then minus 3. And what's 4 is to the power of 5? 4 is to the power of 5 is actually 1000. 1024, then minus 3. And so that's actually equal to 1121. So I'm going to write down increase space here. T1 is equal to 1, T2 is equal to 61, and T3 is equal to, as 1124 minus 3 is actually 1021. Alright, so this is actually our final answer. So that's the first three terms. Alright, let's take another example. Alright, so we have this example. If the nth term of a sequence is 5, that's what the mean basically is saying Tn is equal to 5 into bracket 2 raised to the power of n minus 1, then minus 3n. Alright, so we have to find the first 4 term. Alright, that's the T1 has to be 5 into 2 where n is 1 minus 1, then minus 3 into 1, and so there I have T1 equals 5 into 2 raised to the power of 0 minus 3, and of course 5 is to 2 raised to the power of 0 is 1, so it was 5 times 1 minus 3, and so 5 times 5 times 1 is 5, or 5 minus 3 is 2. So basically our first term is actually 2. Okay, alright, let's go for our second term. So our second term has to be 5 following this general formula, and you have 2 into n is 2, so that's 2 minus 1, then close up the bracket, then 3 into 2, n is 2, and so we have 5 into 2 minus 1 is 1, and we have 3 times 2 is 6, and so you have 5 into 2 raised to the power 1 is 2, that's 2 times 5, let me just write that is 10, then minus 6 is 4. So basically T2 is equals to 4. Alright, so let's solve for T3, a third term. So our third term is going to be 5 2 raised to the power 3, then minus 1, then minus 3 into 3. So I have 5 into 2 raised to the power of 3 minus 1 is 2, then minus 3 times 3 is 27. Oh, sorry, 9 rather. 3 times 3 is 20, is 9, sorry. So that's 9, and so I have 5, 2 squared is 4, that's 5 times 4 is 20, minus 9, and so what I have is 11. So T3, this term, T3 is actually 11. Right, good, that's the third term. We're solving for the last term now. Alright, so we want to solve for T4, which is the fourth term, T4, and so we have 5 into 2, then 4 raised to the power of 4 minus 1, and close up the bracket, then 3 into 4. Okay, so what you do get is 5 into 2 raised to the power of 4 minus 1 is 3. You have minus 3 times 4 is 12, and so what I got is 5 times 2 raised to the power 2 is, sorry, 2 raised to the power 3 is 8, then that's minus 12, and what we've got is 5 times, that is 5 times 8 is 40, and 40 minus 12 is actually 28. So our T4 is actually equals to 28. So these are the first 4 terms of this sequence. So in our next lesson, we're going to be looking at the series and how the series plays out. That's going to be our last lesson. So watch out.